What's up, boys? Road to Lamborghini episode 14. Today's more of a motivational sort of thing, right? The comeback's on. Everything you want in this life, you can have. Right? One thing I've realized is every damn person who ever became successful in every sector of life, whether it's as an entrepreneur, as an artist, as a basketball player, as an athlete, as a football player, as a American football player, whatever, they all had the same mindset. They all had those times when no one believed in them. They all had those times when they had to come back from injury, when they had to come back from a rut, when they had to come back from a time where they were like lost, when no one believed in them. Everyone had the same thing. Every single person you watch, every single person you look up to. Do you not think Ronaldo went through some damn pain when he was 14 years old, moving from one side of Portugal to the other side of Portugal, solo, and he was homesick every single day, but he just kept on going because he knew he had a dream and he knew his family came from nothing and he had the opportunity to actually take his family out of poverty and bring it into richness. Like, do you not think Ronaldo had that? Do you not think he woke up sometimes and he didn't feel like training? Do you not think Conor McGregor woke up sometimes and didn't feel like going to the gym? Like, what are you, dumb? Of course they did. Of course they did. The difference is they kept on going. That's the only difference. It's not even about, who's smarter, who's stronger, who's got more talent. It's just keep on going. The nitty gritty, just do not quit. That's all it comes down to. Every single person you watch and every single person you get inspired by went through some tough shit. Because if they didn't go through something tough, why would they go out and achieve such big things? It's out of the ordinary to want to go and actually travel the world, want to go and live your dream life. Most people settle for a normal life. If you ask them, they'll say, oh yeah, I'd love to travel the world. I'd love to be like that guy. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, because you never do the actions that guy did. You never do and take the risks and take the sacrifices that those people did. You never do that, so you didn't want what they have. And that's why you don't have what they have. That's why you don't live the life that they live. So every single one of you watching this, there's a reason why you're watching it, right? And I also saw a Conor McGregor thing about, like, people always laughed at him, right? I think he was like, I can't remember, to be honest. I'm not going to say any age or anything because I might get it wrong, but he was basically talking about how, like, they always laugh. Like an Irish guy wanting to win a title, they all laughed, right? Then, oh shit, he wins a title. Still laughing. Oh, now he says he wants to become world champion. Ha He gets the world title. Like now he wants to do it twice. Like every single time you have those doubters, understand it's normal, and every single person who ever achieved anything big in life had those doubters. They had that time where they didn't feel like working, where there was no reward, where they couldn't see where they were headed, where they couldn't see, oh shit, well, even if I carry on doing this for the next 4 months, I still don't know if I'm going to become successful. They took that gamble. You have to gamble it like that. Right, and I'm not talking about obviously going to the casino. I'm talking about gambling in the sense of you've got to take those sacrifices, take those risks. Because if you don't, you're going to die. You're going to be on your deathbed at 80 years old, wondering what if, wondering what could have happened, wondering what life you could have lived, wondering who you could have helped. Right, wondering how amazing it would have felt if you were able to literally go to your mum and your dad and say, look, you never have to work a day in your life. Right, wondering how good it could have felt to travel the world in your 20s, in your early 20s. I'm 17, I'm not even 18 years old yet. I'm not even 18. I'm not even an adult yet, and I'm already traveling the world. I'm already building a business. I'm already supporting my family. I'm already helping the people around me. Right? And some of you guys are 23 years old, sat there with no urgency in your life, with no fucking panic. Wake up. Wake up. You got one life. And this isn't some cliche bullshit. Like, I want you to actually change your life. I want you to grab a pen and paper, write down everything you want in life. The exact life you want, the day-to-day life you want to live, where you want to be, who you want to be around, what you want to do. Envision that shit, and every single day, look at it. Look at it. I did this, right? At 13 years old, I did this. I printed off a piece of paper with, I think, 12 or 13 different images of my dream life. Now I have a video on my phone as well where it's got music in the back of my favorite song, right, which makes me feel a certain way. It's not I don't know if I'd call it my favorite song, but it makes me feel a certain way. It's like one of those nostalgic, like I almost get like in a superficial reality. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, for example, let's say it's the summer, right, and you're spending some time with a family. It's amazing vibes, right? That sort of feeling, like that nostalgic, I don't know how to explain it. That's what that song gives me. I'm not even going to mention what it is because it's close to me, right? And when I watch that, it's a 2-minute video of all the things I want in life and all of the vision I have. When I watch that, inside, I know I can do it. Because God would never plant a thought in your head, and God would never give you something to look forward to that he knew you couldn't achieve. The reason why you wake up every day, and you don't need to force yourself to want to live your dream life, but you already think about that, is because God knows and he's showing you, look, you can achieve that. You can achieve that. It's just not going to be easy. Of course it's not going to be easy. Life was never meant to be easy as a man, right? People went to wars 60 years ago. Now people complain about posting videos. Now people complain about their friends making fun of them. Now people complain about, oh, well, actually, it's quite hard to actually run a business because you've got to be consistent. Like, bro, there's people who went to wars. Like, what are you talking about? How is that hard compared to going to war? Of course it's not. Right now, is it going to require consistency? Is it going to require belief? Is it going to require you being close to God? Is it going to require that discipline? Yes, 100% it is. Nothing worth having in this world would not require those things. Right? Anything that someone says, oh shit, that's easy, don't do it. Right? It says in the 48 Laws of Power, there's a thing, it says like, hate the free lunch. Never, ever, ever, anything that says, oh yeah, I'm free, yeah, we work for free, like I've done it, right? I've got on free coaching calls with coaches. Right, when I did fitness coaching, I was getting on coaching calls with some this was like maybe 1.5 years ago now. I'd get on like 2 or 3, I think twice. I got on these calls with these free coaches. We got on, it was basically just a sales call. I'd rather they just said it was a sales call. Right, I don't hide away. Like the whole reason why I'm on the internet is to inspire people, change lives, and I've got a program which I help people with, right? And I'm not here to sell you anything. You don't need to buy it. I don't give a shit, right? If you want to change your life, buy it. If you don't want to, fine. Right, go on my Instagram. You don't even know what it is, but like, you get what I'm saying, right? I'm very honest about that. If someone asks me, oh, do you have something to sell? Yeah, 100% I do, right? Because I change lives. And I don't change lives for free. I'm not a charity, right? This bills to be fucking paid, right? But like, so many people say like, oh yeah, it's free. Like, oh yeah. Like, by the way, bro, there's like this 3-step hack to getting rich. What? A 3-step hack to get it? What are you talking about? A 3-step hack? Who falls for this shit, right? Oh, well, actually, so firstly, you post this video like this, and then you do it like, bro, what? Like, there's no way you guys believe that shit. It's going to require discipline. I say to every single one of my guys who comes on board and works with me one-to-one, it's going to require discipline. It's going to require consistency. It's not going to feel easy. There's going to be times when you think about giving up. There's going to be times when you feel like quitting. There's going to be times where every ounce in your body says this isn't going to work out, but you got to keep on fucking pushing. Because if you don't, you're screwed. You're literally screwed. And the best thing about online business is it's not like being an athlete. As an athlete, it's very unlikely to happen, which is fine because most good things in life are unlikely, like objectively unlikely to happen, right? In percentage and statistics, right? But that's one thing. Second of all, you can't control it. What if you get an injury? You're screwed, right? Thirdly, it's a very short-lived career, right? You let's say you become an NBA player. You might do that for 10 years, 15 years, right? It's not going to last for much longer, is it? You're not going to be playing NBA when you're 55, right? Whereas with business, you literally could. So that's another thing. It's a very long, like you can literally run an online business. I could run an online business from today. I already do. I already have been for the last like about 1.5 years. I did fitness coaching. Now I run my own program, run my own partnership / consulting company, whatever you want to call it. I've done that for the last 1.5 years. I could literally continue running this online business, and I think I will till the day I die, right? Like literally till the day I die, like not even exaggerating. But yeah, every single one of you watching this, man, get the comeback going, right? Get that motion, get that momentum, right? Like I was with a friend yesterday, we were walking around the city getting dinner, whatever. I was talking to her, I was like, bro, like, I've got some fucking motion now, right? I've got some momentum. Like I got back from Lisbon, I lost some momentum because I was just, traveling, having fun, not really grinding. Now I'm back in the mode, right? I've got a couple client sales. We're back on the, we're back in the grind. The ball's rolling, helping some people change some lives, getting back on more calls, sending more messages, posting content, doing these episodes. Like I'm back and I've got some motion, right? I've got some momentum. And it's so easy to win when you feel like winning. It's so hard to win when you don't feel like winning. But you've got to do what you have to do, not what you feel like doing, right? Tate said it so many times. I remember he popped off in 2020? 5 years ago now. It's crazy. 5 years ago, every single time I'd watch him, right? Or every single time I'd ever see a video on him on TikTok, Instagram, he always said the same shit. Do what you know you have to do as a duty as a man, not what you feel like doing. It's such cliche shit, but it's literally true. Do what you know you need to do. Do those tasks which you know you have to do. Wake up at that time, right? In the last 3 or 4 days, I've been waking up at 6:55 every single morning. I didn't feel like it, right? Yesterday I got to bed at like 11:20. But I don't give a shit. I'd rather wake up and know that I said I was going to do something and do it and miss a couple hours of sleep or an hour of sleep rather than wake up, I got my 9 hours sleep. I feel perfect. Right, but guess what? I didn't actually fulfill my word, right? Your word has to become law. We literally spoke about this in, I think, the episode two episodes ago, right? So I think it was episode 12 or some shit. So like, bro, do what you have to do, not what you feel like doing. That's literally all it is. Like, I don't need to say anything else. Do what you know you have to do, not what you feel like doing. Right? The comeback is on. You have to change your life, bro. Like, it's your chance. It's now or never. Like, I'm not even joking. It literally is now or never. If you don't change your family's projection and get your family out of poverty, you are like, who's gonna do it? Who are you expecting to do it? Your mum? Your mum who's already sacrificed everything for you? Your dad who's already sacrificed everything? Your sisters? Like, bro, you're a full-grown man watching this. You have to do it. If you don't do it, no one else is doing it. No one's coming to save you. Absolutely no one. So regardless of how you feel, you have to do it. Because I guarantee you, your mum, your dad, and the people who support you didn't feel like waking up in the middle of the night, right, when you started screaming as a kid. But guess what? They still did it. They still took care of you. They still provided for you. Right? For me, it was hard. Right? We grew up in a Kansas. By the way, I'm not feeling sorry for myself at all. I'm saying I feel sorry for my mum, right? Which is why I do everything I can to pay her back. Right, and give her, I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about just in general, give her time, give her appreciation, right? I love her with every ounce of my body. Because like, we grew up in a council estate in fucking Workington, which is a shit place, an absolutely shit, type it up, literally type in Workington. Like, my college teacher knew what it was, and I said, how do you know it? Because it's a small place. He said, because it's an absolute shithole. Like, I'm not even joking, that's literally what he said. Right? And we had a look, it was on the news because it's got such high crime and shit. We grew up there with basically nothing, with literally every clothes that I'd have, or every clothing that I'd wear, every t-shirt, every jumper, every hoodie, everything I'd wear, and everything we'd eat would come, like, so, like, basically, my brother would wear some shit, my sister would wear some shit, and then I'd wear some shit, right? And then my younger sister would wear, like, we'd all wear the same shit, because we didn't have money to just spend on clothes. Right, we didn't have money to spend on just random shoes, designer shit. Like, we didn't have money for any of this shit. Right now, God willing, we grew up in a first world country. It's the UK, right? So we had enough food to eat, barely, right? But we did have enough food to eat, and my mum always did everything she could to give us enough food to eat. But my point is, like, I understand what it's like to not be born in a fucking rich family. I never was, never ever was. Right? So I understand exactly how hard it is and exactly like where you're coming from, but every single one of you got to realize, like, those of you in a similar situation or grew up in the same situation, it's now or never. If you don't do it in this lifetime, it's probably never going to happen, right? You've got the chance to affect your whole bloodline from now on to get out of poverty and get into wealth and start making money and travel world and do what you want with your life and support your mum, support your dad, give them the best, experience on this planet, on this very short-lived planet. Right, but yeah, with that said, boys, that's pretty much the end of this episode. It's more of a fiery talk, because like, you've got to fucking wake up and realize that if you don't do it now, there's no reason why it's going to change next month, next year, in the next 3 years, right? People always talk about New Year bullshit. You got to do it now. Like, why is anything going to change next year? Absolutely nothing's going to change. Do it now, right? We're already halfway through 2025 or more, right? Lock in, boys, and yeah, the comeback is on.